Hints on the fly, Damon.
Oh,
Look at all
this
that.
map's been Levolutionized.
Ugh. Look at all this occlusion. I can't see anything. So much smoke.
Yeah.
It is cool that like these burning pieces of wreckage give off and they give off so much.
Yeah.
Come back.
There's a lot happening right now.
Come back. I want to be your friend. Okay.
Oh, that's one way to convince them is to shoot at it.
Oh,
and it's probably the
chopper.
chopper who's getting you.
What a.
What a jerk.
Was it? No, it's some dude up there. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Not a fan of him.
Leo asks, will there be those cinematic endings at the end of each map like they had in Bad Company 2? We haven't seen any
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't. It just kind of pulls back and shows a destroyed point of the map that says,
Yeah.
good job, you lost, or won, or whatever.
As far as the beta is concerned, none this far.
Yeah. I really did like those, though, right? Like the dam that got obliterated.
Yeah.
And the factories that were getting blown up.
That's another cool thing about the Levolutionizing is that there's
You're gonna break me.
There's one map, we haven't had a chance to play it, but actually you can destroy a dam and it will fill the map with water.
Oh, really?
And
That's rad.
so it goes from like kind of an urban landscape to just a water-filled metropolis, which is kind of interesting.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, so it goes from like big scale like that, and then the little things like shooting out the lights and throwing down a gate or closing the doors.
No, that failed.
Yeah. Shoot him! Shoot him! Nope.
Oh.
Reload.
Bolt action rifle.
He doesn't know! He doesn't even know!
Scott, you got that mouse there. Would you take care of this? Oh, never mind. That was awesome. All right, I'm going for that guy. I'm going to go knife that dude.
Leo,
There's one guy right there. Watch out.
Leo, thanks for your question. I'm going to send you a code for the beta on 360.
Although we only have codes for 360 and PC, again, it is available on PS3. So there is all the fun to be had there as well. I do not know what the player count limit is on current gen.
I believe it's 32.
Is it 32?
Maybe even
Or
as
is it
low as
24?
24. Yeah.
Oh.
Got him. No, I didn't.
The one thing is I've always loved about Battlefield is how effective the pistols are.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to just run around with a pistol and you could avoid long-range fire, you could do some damage.
Yeah, I used the pistol a lot in Bad Company too.
Not, swapping in between is always a lot of fun too.
Yeah, drawing that pistol because your reload time would take too long and getting the kill is one of the most satisfying things.
Yeah. And
Okay. Bunch of dudes over there.
For tank too. Oh,
Yep.
nope, you don't want that.
Nope. Run. Flee. Everyone run away. Run away.
What a brave soldier you are. Nope. C4.
Nope. Everyone stop it. Stop it. Okay. Well, that...
You're doing such a good job.
of being a coward. That guy got dropped.
Eric asks, is the animation different for knife kills in Battlefield 4?
It is.
I saw that guy
Yeah,
get knifed.
Yeah, so you
You can also counter knife kills with knife kills.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Yeah, so if someone comes behind you and tries to knife you, or even in front of you, if you can't kill him in enough time, you can actually stop them in mid-knife.
Like,
you have to be
nope.
really careful about the timing.
I just kind of mashed it. That worked
Yeah.
last time. I don't know what the timing is.
And yeah, so you can like disarm them and knife them back, which is pretty amazing. There's a lot of recourse in this game, which I like.
Eric, I'll send you a 360 code for Battlefield 4 beta.
Damon, you're so giving.
Yeah. Plowing through those codes.
Well, we have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Good.
And again, you can play now if you have all of those like limited edition whatnots, or you can wait until the 4th, which is only a couple of days, so you're not getting. There's not too much of a disadvantage for people born in.
Okay, this tank is about to make my life miserable.
You are somehow still alive.
Yeah,
I'm
it's fine.
really
No,
impressed.
we're gonna be okay.
I think the tank is out. Oh no, wait, there's another
Nope.
one. That's a troop carrier. Nope. Oh. Yeah, the environmental effects are amazing. Like just the way the sparks fly off of everything. Just random stuff that's not even getting shot at.
Right, like weeds and debris and stuff just floating in the air now.
Yeah.
Come on!
In this round, the building went down early.
It did.
Like we're at like 700 tickets and the building's already out. I have a feeling that's going to happen a lot.
Yeah, I really feel like that's going to be people's
They'll
priority.
figure out the fastest way to do it.
Yep.
Which is sad because the rooftop gameplay is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of cool stuff. You can like shoot a guy and just jump off James Bond style.
I'll be curious to see how the community reacts to that strategically. Like, it's going to be cool to start off, but we're all going to probably realize, like, oh no, there's strategic advantage to taking it down or not taking it down, maybe depending on how your team is playing. I hope, anyway, because I don't want it to become one of these things where you can do it, so everyone does it because it's cool, but there's no purpose to keeping it up.
Yeah, and one of the things I noticed in the few rounds I played before we got started this morning was that there was a team that was just holed up there. Like they were kind of bunkered in there, and they had a drop on anybody who came through the elevators.
Yep.
And there are a lot of different ways to get up the building. Like there's elevators that take you to the very top. There's
this
ones
is bad.
that kind of
This is
take
a
you
bad
on like
scene.
the deck level. And then of course you can take choppers and whatnot to get up top. But but there is a strategic element if you can play.
That guy is just skating along. Later.
So there is a lot of strategic benefit of keeping the building up. But I do like that there is, again, that recourse where if you're on the other opposing team and you're just getting like mowed down every time you try to get up there, like you could just take the whole thing down, which is great. I love that.
I feel like it's a bad idea to run up here, but we're going to go for it.
Yeah. And there is a lot more cinematic quality to this as compared to something like the dynamic maps in Ghosts, for example. Like, whereas that is more of a kind of like a very singular event. Like there's and it just kind of happens. This is like the effects and the act of it happening is a lot more kind of cinematic in that like the building collapses into one giant thing, and it's kind of amazing. It's a spectacle.
Really? That didn't get him? Come on.
You assisted that.
I did.
60 points. Good.
Joel Ring is wondering if you guys have successfully counter-knifed anyone.
Yeah, it's the first thing I did when I loaded this up, and I'll probably never be able to do it again.
He wants to know, how badass did you feel afterward?
I felt like the king of the world.
There's a lot of ways to feel badass in this game. I mean, like, people often ask me, like, you know, do you play Call of Duty or do you play Battlefield? And honestly, I play both because I feel like the experiences are completely different.
Yeah.
Like there isn't this idea that there's like total parity. Like this is a game you can play as a kind of a lean-back sniper where you're kind of just strategically taking out guys as they're trying to get one of these objectives. You can be a vehicle person. You can be a run-and gunner. Like there's so many different ways to play.
You can be a blowtorcher like I'm about to be. Bit of lag
if
here.
you stop getting invaded. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways to play it, and it's a lot more strategic in a lot of different ways. And where something like a Call of Duty is a lot more twitch, a lot more like kind of like pure gunplay.
Yeah.
And I think for Battlefield, especially with Battlefield 4, I feel like there's a lot more, even to that, building on that emphasis on just play however you want in any type of way you want. I love that.
Joel, we're going to send you a 360 code for the Battlefield 4 beta.
I really want to knife somebody, Scott.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see if we can. Like, you gotta sneak around to the left here. Oh wait.
Oh, jeez.
Go prone. Go prone.
Nobody shoot me. I'm just running and jumping. Shuffle left. Get out of my
I
way.
think I was spawning on you.
All right, we're gonna find someone. Hopefully he doesn't.
There he is.
Really?
Nope.
Really? All right. 33 health.
Someone avenged you.
Hopefully that guy revives me too.
There are also some new.
He's looking at my
multiplayer
corpse. Come on, give me, revive me. Come on, dude.
Nope.
That was rough.
Yeah. So there's also a couple of different modes they're introducing with Battlefield 4. Again, the name escapes me. But it was introduced to Gamescom.
Have our handy
There we
dandy
go.
fact sheet, Scott. Diffuse is one of them,
Yeah.
and obliteration.
Obliteration was the mode introduced at Gamescom, rather. Game mode. That is basically where there's like bombs placed on the map, and it's your job as one of the two teams to retrieve one and make it all the way to a certain objective and arm it and keep it from getting diffused by the opposing team. There's a lot of different dynamics to that because you have just the simple act of retrieving the bomb, which has, if you're one of the defending teams, you want to make sure you keep eyes on it so that they can't take it. And then there's, the element of actually transporting it. You have to work with your teammates to hop in a boat or a chopper or, vehicles, other land vehicles, some variety. I think there's it's going to be a really big kind of team-based mode. I think if you're just jumping in as a random, you might not have a ton of fun there. But yeah, so that's a really interesting mode. And then Diffuse is basically like a search and destroy, one life only bomb mode as well.
Gotcha.
And then of course there's Conquest and Rush and Domination and all the stuff you've already seen.
I am a huge fan of no respawn stuff.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ways to play any competitive shooter. Like that makes Counter-Strike great, that makes SOCOM great. There was something else recently that did it as well, and I love that mode. Jesus. Any game that makes your life matter,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Have you guys played any of the single player yet?
I
We've
personally have not.
seen it. I don't know if they've even let anybody touch it yet.
I mean, single player, they're pushing it in a much bigger way. Single player, talking about the emotionality of it, like how it's like much more focused on the characters and giving the characters and the player purpose.
That was my chance.
Have we gotten a single kill?
Oh yeah,
4. There we go. 4 kills.
yeah, I got a couple there.
Only died 9 times. It's not bad.
It's gonna be okay.
The single player campaign. I mean, that's honestly not what people play Battlefield for. I appreciate their.
It's why I played Bad Company.
Well,
I mean, the multiplayer was great, but the campaign was also excellent.
yeah.
And Battlefield 3's campaign was trash. This is like a good word for that, I think.
I honestly didn't mind it that much. I didn't feel like it was any more derivative than any other shooter, really.
See, I mean, it was very derivative, but that didn't bother me. It was just, I felt like I had no control over anything I was doing. It was a lot of following. The stuff that I was doing
scripted,
wasn't
yeah.
interesting.
It was short and sweet. I liked that. I thought, I mean, to me, I'm a big visuals guy. I like the visual feast.
It was pretty.
Yeah, like the earthquake in Tehran, like the buildings coming down. Like there was a lot of like big set pieces in that game that I liked a lot.
Sure.
But I know I'm kind of in a minority where like it's like people who are really that like amused by visuals.
Yep.
But it wasn't bad to me. I thought it was fine.
Viewers, we still have an hour to go on our Battlefield 4 beta live stream today. You can be part of the show. Tweet your questions at IGN. We'll read them live here, answer them to the best of our ability.
Yep.
We also still have beta codes away for both PC and Xbox 360. We'll be giving those away over the next hour. At the end of the hour, we're going to attempt to just roll into a live stream of GTA Online. Obviously, there's been some
Assuming it's
technical
working,
issues.
yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Trouble logging in.
Yeah.
If we can log in, then stick around and we'll just play GTA Online for a couple hours after that.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
I want to go home
too.
and play, so
Me
I
too.
hope it gets sorted out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I desperately just want to get one knife kill, you guys. Is that too much to ask?
Probably. You might have better luck in domination.
You're probably right.
It's not difficult to sneak up on dudes.
There's
here.
some dudes below me
Yeah.
that I'm gonna go try to get.
Are there female playable characters in multiplayer?
In multiplayer, I do not believe there are.
There are now in Call of Duty, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're mine.
No!
Come on, you took it away from me. It's all I wanted.
Your teammates are jerks. I like these floating,
Yeah.
Things.
These floating betas.
all the betas. I mean,
Okay.
these rough around the edges bits are to be expected.
That's why they have a month to fix this.
Yeah, I mean,
especially on PC.
Not only is this, pre-launch, it is a build that was even behind what DICE is working on now. Because
Yeah.
They have to go through certification and make sure that it's proper for distribution.
This is probably about a month old.
Yeah, this is probably...
What's up?
Oh! So did you have to mash there? Was that the deal?
I did. I don't
Okay.
know.
Let me see if I can... It gave you a
Yeah, I'm not sure of
mouse
the
prompt.
science of. Oh, did it? Interesting. I'm not sure of the science. I don't know because he countered. I don't know
Yeah.
if I can counter the
counter his
counter.
counter?
Like, would you just do this dance back and forth until one of you just gives up?
Who's alive? Is anyone alive? Chopper time.
Good time. I feel really bad about that.
You get to see all of the models in this. Is that from that?
No, it's not. You were always stuck in a cam like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
You have a get out because you've been locked onto. That was great.
Oh!
Tried to warn you.
Oh, into the water.
I like that your chopper landed on the control point too. That was great.
Nope, nope.
Yeah, you're not that close.
Mitch,
Yes, sir.
William Marsh wonders,
Yeah.
how do the snipers feel in comparison to Battlefield 3?
Very similar. I feel like Battlefield for a long time has kind of perfected its ballistics, and minor changes come every iteration. You know, they iterate on how the guns feel and how the physics work, but in minor enough ways that normal people probably won't notice. I definitely don't notice that science to a noticeable degree.
So you think you're normal? is
Yeah,
what you're saying.
well, you know, as close as I could possibly be. Yeah, it feels very similar. It's not like it's, oh, it feels way better, way worse. It's like, yeah, it feels like sniping. It's great. It's worked for years, and it continues to feel really good.
William, we will DM you 360 code for the Battlefield 4 beta.
I kind of wish there were more sniper rifles, because right now we only have 2.
Yeah.
Is one of them a semi-auto? We should probably equip that, because that bolt action,
Is a pain.
not really feeling it.
Don't have any of them unlocked.
Well,
But they exist. One day.
Lars Soderstrom says Siege of Shanghai seems better than Metro, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. Metro, you mean the worst map in all of Battlefield 3?
That is a contentious topic, actually. A lot of people really like it. I hated it.
I could not stand it.
So many choke points.
Ugh.
It was just like a wolf, like a sheep to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Like you're just like rushing and rushing and rushing, especially on rush modes.
Yeah, where you're like forcing your way through that
Yeah.
tunnel out into the city.
It's like D-Day, the game.
Awful.
Yeah.
Get him. Scott, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was gnarly.
Oh no.
Knife him too.
Oh, those are my guys.
No, okay.
He doesn't have a custom dog tag yet.
Oh, I'm so happy that you knifed him. I felt like I did that. Get him. No, Scott, what are you doing? No.
Gotta weaken him. Oh God, teammate, what are you doing? You're standing right there. Oh, you got him. That's okay.
See a medic? He's coming at you.
Come at me, bro. Repair me.
Repair my broken body.
Let's see, what
You're
server are
kicking
we
their
on?
ass. FYI.
Yeah, some people were asking what server we were on.
Yeah, we're back on Los Angeles 1, Conquest. So if you want to play...
Do you have space?
Huh?
Do we have space right now? Is there, nope.
Nope, sorry.
Keep trying though.
But if
Keep
you want to
looking
queue
for that.
up, that's the...
Standby.
Yeah, you can queue into the server.
Doug asks, is spawning faster because it seems faster?
I mean, it goes in
Maybe.
waves, right? Like it's not like you get one. It kind of each team it goes in waves. It's not per player, if I recall.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works actually.
Yeah, I could have sworn in Battlefield 3 it was like it came in waves. It wasn't unique to your player.
Yeah, I
You could
don't
either spawn faster. as
vividly
a-
remember that.
Yeah. Oh God, there's a tank in here.
Yep. That's not where that goes.
Oh.
He's trying to
What are you
repair
doing?
it.
Get out of here,
Get out of here. It's not where you're from.
You don't belong here. Stuck on my friend.
Oh, what's up, dude? Really? That rocket didn't kill him?
I think it just grazed him by the side there.
Suspicious.
Yeah, highly suspicious. Oop, chopper. I actually
like
can't fly without the gamepad. Terrible.
It's,
Oh,
yeah.
someone grabbed it already.
Well. Now you can aim and fire. We can get this out anyway.
That building.
Ty asks if Commander mode is live in the beta, but no.
No,
right? It's
sadly
wait
not.
until launch for that to be live.
I think so, yeah.
It says it's locked in the
locked.
beta.
It may open up.
I don't know. They haven't said it as far as I know.
Yeah.
But I was kind of disappointed to find it today. I'll show you guys that. Although we do have the icon of the commander, like benefit. We have the Tomahawk missile
Where do you see this?
right next to the icon.
Um,
Oh, that is.
Could see it.
I was robbed.
were.
So yeah, on
were.
this capture point, right next to the right of it, okay, capture point C. When you're on the ground, you can see is a Tomahawk.
Oh, is that something you have to actively go and engage with? Also, there's space in our game.
Yes, there's no one in the commander spot, so I don't think it's active.
I didn't know that unlocked additional.
Yeah, so there's like a wait. I got him.
Stabbed him. And him. Wow, that was gross. Holy God.
Oh God.
Thought you had that escape.
Yeah, so there's like a wave scan UAV. There's a kind of map wide because you can so different points will have different benefits. One will be like you can get a UAV scan on a very specific corner of the map.
Interesting.
One will be like a wave-based kind of scan over the entire map. The other one is like Tomahawk missiles, and then the AC-130, which will be a spawn point in the same way it was in the Armored Kill expansion. So it adds, yeah, I think that's a really kind of cool element because if you just had somebody who just had like a run of, there's so many places for people to hide when it's all bombed out like this. Ugh.
No squatties over there.
Disaster.
Now, Monochrome asks, you talk about graphics, but how is the sound in Battlefield 4?
Tough to tell from this.
Yeah.
Where is it
In
right
our
now?
studio right now, we're kind of just getting it pumped out through like
Speakers behind us up here that's pumping out sound.
Yeah.
Dice doesn't really mess around with sound though.
Yeah, it's
They're
pretty
very
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
I was playing with a pair of headphones earlier, and it sounded great. Like you get the sound of the shells hitting the floor. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, hello. What's your name?
Where you? Oh wow, nice. That was great.
Speaking of sound, he just
yeah,
shouted,
there
look
you go.
out, grenade!
Yeah, I've always loved the attention to detail.
Yeah, I love the random callouts in multiplayer, where it's just dudes yelling about whatever is going on,
Yeah.
and it's all perfectly contextual. There's never anybody who's like, oh, that's not a thing that's happening.
Oh! I was really proud of that.
Yeah.
Great kill.
Good. I didn't even notice
Thought he
it.
could escape. But then somebody jumped on, spawned onto him. So. I always go to engineer, but I should. As soon as I
Well.
spawn in front of a tank.
You goofed.
Oh god. Oh no. I can hide over here, right?
Sure. You can just lie down and wait to hopefully not die.
Shower.
Aaron Hood is wondering what the rocket explosion animation is like. Can we demo that for him?
Yeah, let me die real quick. and then I will jump back into engineer.
Yeah.
See there? See, there's the icon.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
And then there's one over there for the
It's a shame the commander stuff isn't here.
Yeah.
I assume they're just testing their servers.
It's weird because I could have swore I saw in an early game I was playing before we started.
Either of them.
Burst fire is important here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Down you go.
falling off all the things.
The guy had your number.
Oh, fish in a barrel.
Is the guy really? Oh, there he goes.
Okay, so let's do the rockets. What was the guy's name who was asking the question? Oh,
Aaron
someone's
Hood.
getting- Okay, Aaron Hood. Let's see. Attack chopper. Yeah, let's do that for a second. Sorry. I'll get to the rockets in a second. I gotta rain fire now.
Yep.
Sound is great.
Got such a deep,
Yeah.
thunderous, scary sound. Can't see anybody. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Zoom is a little intense.
This chopper's
Especially-
moving very quickly.
Yeah. Whoa!
Maybe landing? No.
I'll crash
Die building.
Is that you or is it the pilot? I like that you're capturing it while hovering over it. That's great.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things to do is just hover around capture point.
The chopper behind you. Enemy chopper, yeah.
I can't turn around.
Harmony's turn this.
Nobody.
Can't tell if he's trying to drop you off or if he's just doing laps.
Yep, there you go. Come back, come back.
He's got the hover figured out.
And the problem is you're very vulnerable in this state.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, especially if you're in like a carrier chopper and you have 4 guys.
Yeah, they're just sitting there with no window.
Yeah, you can get like a quadruple kill
Yeah.
really easily if you're rocket launcher.
Good job, Scott.
There you go, get all the
Captured that
points.
whole thing
Nice.
by yourself.
Yeah, it's all me.
Man, this would be a great building if you had a sniper rifle. Oh, well.
Nice job.
I will answer the rocket question soon. Sorry, I got distracted by chopper.
I like this chopper that's just taking a swim here in the corner.